Well, hello everybody. I'm taking a chance here. And just playing around a little bit this afternoon. Got a lot of work to do. Because tomorrow I'm in an auction with a crazy crafting crew. So I thought I'd come on. I was going to come on earlier, but I was busy. And I thought I got this stencil from Coutour, and I got it through Simply Blessed Designs by Ashley. And so I'm going to attempt to do this, and then I'm going to do a little flag. So if you happen to come on and you don't see my little live sign, it means that it's replay. So if you could put in the comments, #replay. And also too, tell me, everyone's welcome. Silent viewers, come on in, tell me where you're from. And also to hit the little arrow and send me out to the other, to Sunflower Land. Let me see, what else was I going to say? Oh, I'm Grace and Sunflowers. So there's nobody on right now. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and start prepping this. And I'm just going to use this Dixie Belle, which I've been using a lot lately. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a coat of this down. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I've had a good day. I've been up. I got up about 9 o'clock today. I slept in. I was lazy bones today. So I'm just prepping a few more things, and I'm going to start working on getting my things organized for the auction tomorrow. So here we go. I'm just going to put this mineral paint down before I put on my stencil. So let me go ahead and put this on real quick. Hey, Jessica, how are you doing? Jessica, we're going to be doing a stencil by, hey, Ash, we're going to be doing a stencil today by Coutour. Now, I'm not real experienced with doing stencils, silkscreen stencils, but we're going to try it. We're going to see how it goes. How's everybody doing today? How are you doing, Ash? It got cool here today, Ash. It feels like fall. So, needless to say, we have all of our windows shut. So I'm just giving this a little coat of paint. I might just do one coat because it's going on pretty thick. I don't want to keep everybody on all day. I'm only going to paint one side. Now I got these planks from the Dollar Tree. I like them because they're so nice for doing all kinds of many crafts. And I put a couple holes in it. In the top with my drill. Look, I'm getting paint all over my hand. Let me just wipe this off real quick. And then we're going to do I know, it's cold here too. You don't know how to dress. So after I do this, because this won't take long, we're going to do there's a little store not far from me, it's about a half an hour up in Route 30 in Lancaster. It's a little gift shop. She does consignment. I've never put anything in her store, but she does consignment, and something to think about for the future. And so also, did I tell you I put the little holes in the top? So I'm just giving this a quick little paint. When I bought this stencil, I accidentally bought 2 of them. So I might be selling one in my auction for less than what I paid for it. Because I don't need 2. So let me just get the bottom here. Just get a little bit on the bottom here. Then we'll give it a quick dry. It's hard to see. My one light is having problems with it, so I have another light up going on over here. I'm thinking, boy, I hope everybody can see when I try to do my auction tomorrow. Alrighty. Just stick this in here, get this out of the way. Give this a quick dry. Get the lid on here if I can. I try to put a lid on my nail polish. I thought, why can't I get this lid on here right? Okay, let me dry this real quick. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold here. So I usually don't come on a Friday afternoon unless I'm in an event. And I didn't sign up for any events today because I knew I had a lot going on for tomorrow. And I thought, well, being as I'm doing these crafts, might as well come on live. I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out. It takes forever sometimes for it to dry. And there's a lot of people probably working right now, just getting home, getting their dinner. Okay. I'm going to give this a quick little sand. Let me see what I do in my sandpaper. I'll have things here. The next thing I know, I can't find them. So let me see when I can find my sandpaper. Well, I don't know where my little sheet is. I have this one here. I'm just going to go over this real quick. Get this over here out of the way. Go over it with a little bit of wax. Use a little anti-slones. I do have some other clear wax in the room, in my little workshop. So I'm just going to go over this a little bit. That's what I see them doing, so I thought, let me try it. Okay. Just a quick little going over. I'm excited to see how this is going to come out. Let me see. Let me cut this. You know what? I don't have to cut it. I just realized it has a little thing down here that I can just open it up. See, you learn from what not to do by watching me. Okay, I have a little, I don't even know why I bought this big. Let me just get this here. I got this big thing here. I don't know why I bought it. I'm not a big stencil person, but I'm going to defuzz this. Make it so it's not so sticky. So let me see how to open this up. Just bear with me, folks. I know it's on here. I guess I need to learn how to do this. How do you unpeel this? I know there's got to be a way. Didn't think to do this ahead of time because I didn't think it would be hard to get it apart. Okay, I got it. I got it. Now I'm going to take this and defuzz it. I'm just going to put it down here. They say not to have it, to do this to keep it from being so sticky. So I'm just going to go back and forth over it a couple times. Okay, I think I got it. Put this over here. Alrighty, let me see. Try to get it even here. Bring it down a little bit. Bring it down a little bit more in case I want to put a ribbon. Put a bow on here. Okay. Okay, it's not quite straight. Let me try to get a little straighter. I'm the type of person that likes it straight. I like it balanced. I like it even. Even like when you do furniture, you got to step back and look. Make sure everything is even. Okay. Let me show you. Does it look like it's on there even? I know it's a little bit longer on the top, but that's okay because I want to maybe put a bow. So let me get my little squeegees here. I just need a little squeegee. I got some now. My paint. Hey Cheryl, how you doing? I'm doing a stencil from Coutour. It's a little sunflower. It says love. Now I'm not experienced. I did it before with Coutour or with the silkscreen stencil, but I'm trying. So whatever I make a mistake on, you know not to do if you're not experienced. But I'm sure some of you are. So I'm going to go over this Coutour, but my paint. I got this from Amazon. My sunflower color, I did get this from Coutour. It was a little sample. Then I have some, where did I put them? Little chalk paste I got from, where did I get these from? Temu. Got a bunch of little colors. That's like a brown, so I'm going to use that. So let me go ahead and just make sure this is down here real good. So we don't have any air bubbles. We don't want any air bubbles on here. Because I don't want the paint to get underneath. How's your day doing, Cheryl? How's it going, your Friday? Can't believe it's like Fridays. The older I get, it's like, I feel like I'm like spinning around and it's Friday again. Now, when I was young and working, Friday didn't come fast enough. But now, it comes fast. So this is going to be a tight squeeze. So let me go ahead and try. Let me put the brown on first. I'm not really quite sure what I'm doing, so peel this off of here. Does anybody, have you ever tried Coutour before, Cheryl? Or Ash, has anybody ever tried it? Silkscreen. It's funny, years ago I worked at a place where they did silk screening. So I'm just going to put a little bit down. A little bit at a time. And I'm going to use, hopefully this is going to work. Just a little bit at a time. Because I don't want to get it all over. Oh, thank you for those hearts. I just don't want to get this all over. And more in my masterpiece here I'm trying to make. So I'm trying to go to the stay in the circle. I'm doing the center of the flower right now. That's what I'm doing. So I'm doing it with this brand that I got from Temu. And it doesn't really say the color. Just by looking at it, I can tell it's brown. So just do a little bit at a time without getting it over into the other, to the flower, to the flower petals. Because I want to do them yellow. Hey, Jillian. Jillian, I got a stencil from Coutour. And I have the plank I got from the Dollar Tree. And I'm attempting to do this stencil. Now, the stencil's from Coutour. I painted it with one coat of salt. What is it called? The paint I've been using. It's from Dixie Belle, and it's salt milk gravy. So I put that down, sanded it a little bit, light sanding, and then put a little bit of wax down. So now I'm attempting to put the chalk paste on here. Now, I got a whole bunch of little chalk paste from Temu. I got them from Temu. They were really cheap. Then I knew I wanted to do this, so I bought a green paste from Amazon. But I have my sample Coutour paste because it's very expensive. So I'm trying my best to do this without getting it all over. I know I got to be careful that it doesn't dry. Let me see. So I'm just doing like the very corner. Let me go ahead and put another dab here. I'm just doing a little bit at a time because I don't want to get it all over. So I'll just turn this around. I'm trying to stay in the middle of the flower. In the center of the flower where the sunflower seeds would be. So we're going to see how this turns out. Hey, you don't know till you try. That's how you learn. You try, you make a mistake. Hey, Pam, how are you doing? We're doing a sunflower on a plank I got from the Dollar Tree. I know my Dollar Tree around here, there's two. There's one like not too far from me. Then there's one like down in Maryland that's only about 15 minutes away. They never have anything. You know, sometimes you can get those little cutting boards that are really nice. And this is just a plank. Okay. I got that center done. And I didn't. Let me wipe this off. I got it done, yay. And I didn't get the chalk paste all over the place. So now I got this little sample bag. Let me see if I can open up this. And I'm going to open this up a little bit. Let me see if I can put a little bit. Let me just put a little bit on my board here. I hate to waste it because this was expensive. It's $3 for this little pack. That's why I went to order from Temu and also from Amazon. So I hope this color looks all right. It looks more gold. Than anything, but we'll see. I tried to get the color that went with it. Let me see what color I have in my little, I have a little, hey, Margaret, how are you? I'm going to try one of these yellows. Let me see if I like this yellow better. We'll see how this goes. Because that looks more gold than anything. I might just go ahead, maybe I'll just go ahead and do a little bit. I'll go over it with a little bit of the yellow too. Let's see how this goes. Now this looks a little bit too light. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to mix it. We'll see what happens. Hey, the worst thing is it don't turn out. Worst, I could always go back over it with paint, with a paintbrush. That's one thing good. Maybe try doing two colors. Like do one part gold, one part, because I thought it was going to be like a yellow, but it looks like it's gold. I'm not even sure what time I came on today. I'm having a good Friday, no complaints. That's wonderful. Here, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Same to you, Margaret. And happy Mother's Day to everyone. So I'm just going to mix this up a little bit. A little gold. If I don't like it, I'll go over it with a paintbrush and just fill it in myself. Something tells me I'm not going to like it. So does anybody have any plans for Mother's Day? My daughter and future son-in-law are taking me out to dinner tomorrow night because they're going to spend Mother's Day down at his family's because they have a big family get-together, which is okay. I'll probably be busy recuperating from my auction tomorrow. Let me show you what I did so far. So I'm just trying some different colors. And I might just go in and paint that. Take that stencil off and paint it. Try a different technique. Maybe do how different flowers have different colors in their petals. Let me just turn this around. A little bit of gold, a little bit of yellow. That's one thing. You only need a little bit. A little dab will do you. Yes, everybody have a... It's supposed to be nice tomorrow, I believe. So today's nasty here. It's kind of cold and rainy. It was like 50-something degrees. Okay. Well, this won't take too long to do. We do some a little bit of the yellow, then do a little bit of the gold. Just give it that different effect, a different technique. The texture gives it like a different texture. It's either going to look good or it's not going to look good. We'll find out when we lift up that silk screen. Put that on there. A little bit more yellow over here. Okay. Now we have the word love. Then I have the green leaves. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off. Get some of this green out. This green looks like an avocado, but I wanted something close to the, the color of a stem. Now if I can get it open, that's the next thing. Okay, there we go. Let me just lay this down here. Getting it all over the place. Getting all over my little fingers. And I ran out of wipes, but thank God I had this in my car. So I brought that downstairs. Okay, let me go ahead and do the leaves. Let me show you what I'm doing so far, guys. So now we're going to do the leaves. I've been wanting to do this. I thought, oh, when am I going to do this? I gotta do this. So far, so good. Until I take the screen off. Turn it around. Try not to get it. I'm trying not to get it in my my writing. Because my writing, I want to do a different color. What color do you think I should do the love? Anybody have any suggestions? Hello, Cal's Crafting Creations. How are you today? I'm doing a stencil from Coutour. It's a little sunflower. So now I got to do I have to do the word love, and I want to do a different color. So let me tell you what colors I have, and you can help me pick what color I need to use. I did the brown, I did the yellow. I have blue, purple, aqua, orange. I have like an orangey color. I have like a pink, a couple of shades of pink. And I have a navy blue. Maybe I'll do a navy blue. I think that, red. Okay, red, pink. I don't have red. I have two kinds of pinks. One's a pinky pink, one's an orangey pink. Maybe the orangey pink. What do you think? Because I don't have red. Try that orangey pink. Let me see. It doesn't have a name. It just says chalk paste. So let me try this. Up there it is, a little tab there. They didn't have that on the other side, on the other one. Okay, let me just do this color. When I first seen something done, I don't know who was doing it. Somebody was using chalk paste. I thought, what in the world is that? I had no idea what it possibly could be. Like, why would anybody do that? But you know what? There's so many different things that come out, and people try things. Okay. Now we're going to attempt. We're going to pull up this. We're going to pull this up now. Let me put this in here. Of course, I got a little bit. Let me get a wipe. Got a little bit on here. Let me just wipe that off. Okay, came off. Okay. Drum roll, everybody. Oh, it was nice to have you in here. Nice to hear from you. You have a wonderful afternoon. Happy Mother's Day. Okay, we're going to pull it up. Try to pull it up anyway. Alrighty. Let me set this here aside. Now there's a little part there. Let me show you. It came out kind of pretty, the different colors. There is a little part here. Let me take a brush and go over that a little bit. I don't know why it came like that, but that's okay. That is okay. Because I can always go over that a little bit. Let me just take my brush. Okay, I'm going to give this a quick dry. I think that's pretty. I'm going to give it a quick dry real quick. Then we're going to seal it. Then I'm going to put wire in here. I'm going to put a little bit of a dough on the hanger. Funny, when I look at the word love with the red, almost looks like it's a, what do you call that? Like a stencil that you peel. Well, it did come out, you know, I think it came out pretty cute considering. And then you could add a little bit more to it if you want to. So let me get a little bit of wire. My husband has more of this wire. I'm going to tell him I need more wire. So I'm just going to take my wipe because it's kind of rusty. I'm just going to wipe it. Get my little Oh, I got them up here on the wall. I keep forgetting that I have them up here on the wall. Okay. Put that right there. Put that right here. So now I'm going to, let me go over it with a little bit of paste. Make sure it's dry. I don't want to go putting paste on there. I might just put the paste on later. I'm going to do that. That way it'll be good and dry. I don't want to, after all this work, go put the paste on there and then I smear it. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. So I'm going to pick the wire through here. Let me get my little needle nose pliers. I saw something cute too. I should do that. I saw something really cute. I'm going to say that one's something else though, because I'm going to do some other crafts. I'm not going to do them tonight, but I have another craft I want to do. Okay, let me put this through here. Take the pliers and you just take the little wire and just turn it, twist it around so it doesn't. Let me just smash that closed. I know it's like, what are you doing? You're thinking, what are you doing? Let me give that a twist. There we go. Now, I'm going to take and put a little ribbon up here. Hey there, Michelle. How are you doing? Michelle, I just tried to attempt with some Coutour. Have you ever used that? A Coutour stencil. So I just did a stencil. Now I'm going to put a little bow on here. Let me see what I have here. I'm just going to put, I have a little bit of a yellow ribbon. I'm just going to, I don't care for this. I bought, let me see what I have here. I probably knocked it over on the floor. I'm just going to snip this. I ripped some of these last night, but I don't like how they came out. So I'm just going to cut a little piece. Don't have to be anything fancy, just a little something to put on here. Were you in an event today, Michelle? Okay, just a little bit of something there. And I'm just going to tie this around the top here. If I can get it right. Just tie a little bit around the top. I should tie some more. I don't like that. I think I dropped my ribbon. Here we go. I'll use some of this. I'll do a little bit more of this. But that has blue on there. I don't want blue. I had a whole bunch of ribbon here. There we go. That has purple. Don't want purple. Don't want blue. What do I want? Let me grab some raffia. You can never go wrong with raffia. Let me cut some of this. Let me tie some of this around here. Maybe I'll take that ribbon off of there, because I don't like it. I'll take that off of there, and I'm going to tie this on here. A little raffia. just to add a little something to it. Just a little dough. That didn't turn out. I'm having a heck of a time here. I'm just having a heck of a time. Anybody ever have days like that, no matter what you're doing? Hey, Donna, how are you? And Pam, I hope you're all having a good day. Okay, let me try this again. Let me just cut this. And let me just tie this around here. Get it even. That's the thing, to get it even. Good thing I'm not giving lessons on how to tie a bow. Because I'd be fired. Just give it a little something. I might do something different with it. But I wanted to do a little something. And this needs to be twisted more. There we go. So, there's my craft. Now I have another one I'm going to do real quick. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Let me set this aside. I'm making little flags. There's a little store, Grandma's Attic. She has the little pieces of wood. The little pieces of wood that she had for sale. I thought, oh, let me buy some of these. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it a quick going over with some of this white I have here. Just to cover up anything. And I thank you all for being here with me, even if it's for a short period of time. Oh, I'm telling you, can you believe it? It's been a good day, though. I'm not going to let it get to me. Oh, my God, you have a broken wrist. I'm so sorry. Oh, you have pleurisy, plus need more backs. Oh, my God, honey, I'm so sorry. I'll be praying for you. Oh, my goodness. That's a lot for you to have to go through. Broken wrist, pleurisy, and back surgery. When are you supposed to have your surgery? You're going through a lot. You're really going through a storm. You are going through a lot. So now we're going to do, let me find out what I do with my brush. Okay, let me put this over here in the water. Now I have some blue paint I made up. Let me show you. I have some blue paint, and it wasn't quite the blue I wanted, so I added just a speck of black to it. So now I'm going to go ahead, and I'm just going to color this in, because I want to do the stars. Oh, you've been through so much. I can imagine. Oh, my goodness. How did you break your wrist? Did you fall? That's got to be so painful in your back. That is horrible. I'm so sorry you're going through that. How did you break your wrist, Pam? Did you fall? I'm telling you what, you got to be careful. Let me add a speck of paint to this. Just a little bit of paint. There we go. Let me take that off my fingers. Let me just swish that around a little bit. Pick up some of the other colors that are underneath. Now let me try going over this. Trying to make a square or a rectangle. That's where you get trouble here when you're trying to do it. Especially when you're in a hurry. So I'm trying to do it with a steady hand. It might not be perfect, but I'm going to do what I got to do here. Okay, let me put this over in here. Then I have my red. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red stripes. They're calling me for the date. Oh, I'm so sorry. You fell down the steps. Oh, that's horrible. I know I fell. I tripped when I first started setting up my craft room. I was going down the steps carrying stuff, and I missed the last step, and I bruised my leg. I thought I did something bad. Went to the doctor, had to get an x-ray, but everything was okay. So now I'm careful. Then another time it's going down. Now I know where the step ends. There's like a beam, like a, what do you call that? How they have the posts in the basement, because my craft room's in the basement. And there's like a wooden square post. And I know when I get to that, I hang on, my husband said, hang on to the railing. Oh my goodness, your grandson must have been really upset. So I'm trying to do 13 red stripes. So I already have my white. So I put that down first. Very careful with this one right here. Of course, I can always go back. Let me show you what I did so far. I can always go back over that blue and bring that down a little bit. Oh my goodness, you must be right-handed. My goodness gracious, yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Lord, I just pray you just help Pam. Heal her wrist, heal her back. Help her, Lord, with her pleurisy. Just take it all away, Lord. Do you have anybody helping you at all at home? Yeah, I remember my mom one time fell. She fell in the ice. This was several years ago. My mother's in heaven now. But she fell in the ice. And my sister-in-law called me and told me, because I live in Pennsylvania, work in Delaware. My mom lived in New Jersey. And I remember I started crying because anytime something happened to my mom, I got really beside myself. And I was her caregiver for 2 years at the end. And I do not regret it. I would do it again. Trying to have a steady hand and talk to you. It's hard to have a steady hand and do this right. Here I'm complaining about a steady hand. Goodness gracious. Let me get that brush again. Where did I do with it? It's in here somewhere. There it is. Let me get some of that blue. What state do you live in, Pam? You don't live in Pennsylvania, do you? Hi, Vonda, how are you doing? Vonda, we're doing a couple different crafts today. I just finished up doing this. It was Coutour on a plank from the Dollar Tree. And I thought, well, let me come on here and just do a couple little things, because tomorrow I'm in an auction with the Crazy Crafting Crew, and my time tomorrow I'll be on will be at 1 o'clock. I have all kinds of crafts I'm going to be auctioning off. I will have a stencil, a brand new stencil, because when I ordered my stencil, they sent me 2. Oh, you manage on your own. Goodness. So I have 2. I don't need 2. So I'm going to sell it. Auction went off. And let me give this a quick try. But I have all kinds of crafts I've been working on. And some really pretty things. So if you guys would just spread the word out, let your friends know, I really would appreciate it. I should have made a Betsy Ross flag. It would have been a lot easier. What is only 13 stars on a Betsy Ross flag? Let me see here. Let me just go over this. Try to get this a little straighter. Have a steady hand. It's hard to have a steady hand. I'm a soap opera guy. I don't know if anybody looks at soap operas or not. But my mom used to look at soap operas when I was a kid. So I have my soap operas waiting for me tonight to look at. But I got a lot of things to do. To get ready for tomorrow. I made up little cards with the number of the item, starting bid. I got to lay everything out and mark it in my book. Oh, I'm going to be on at 1 o'clock tomorrow on my page, but I'll be also in the Crazy Crafting Crew with our beautiful hostess, Crazy Mom Creations. She's the hostess with the mostess. And it's her event. And Lisa, she's just been so good to me. She gave me a chance when I first started going online. She put me in the event. I can't remember. What was that event? Was it a Christmas one? Was it Girls Want to Have Fun? And I got dressed up and looked like something from a nightmare. I was supposed to be Madonna. I had my hair all teased up with a bow and a tie-dye shirt. And I had a tank top underneath. It was kind of scary. Lots of makeup. Put a little beauty mark on my face. It's on I also have a YouTube channel, because Facebook was doing away with a lot of videos. Like now, we can't do the hearts. Used to be able to do hearts and fireworks, but they changed that out. Now, the hard part for me doing this right now is doing the stars. So I might not keep you doing that. Northeast Ohio. So I thought, what can I use with a fine tip? So I had a screwer. I thought, let me just go ahead and do that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There's 51 states. I believe it's been a long time since I've been in school. But they have like 51 stars. The stripes are the 13 colonies. So I have to do 6 of these. 1. Let me get some more paint here. A little bit of plaster Snow White paint is what I have here. And I need to get some more. I got to make myself a list. Shopping list for my paints. Because I'm running out of some things. But I'm going to have like pine cone flowers, plaques. I have all kinds of really pretty things I've been working on. I've been having fun. So I'm just putting those little dots. So I did 6. Let me do 1, 2, 3, 4. So far, this is easier doing this one than the first one I did. So how many rows do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 3 more rows, so it looks like it's pretty even. One, 2, 3, 4, okay. This is pretty easy with a screwer. These little dots. Now the first one I did, which I'm not going to do with this, I tried to make it a star, but it looked like a big old blobby mess. So I might just paint over that and just do the little dots. I think that looks better. So I think I'm going to do that. So let me try this real quick. Then I bought some wire today. I wanted it to be black. It's not black, it's silver. So it is what it is. I don't know if I can use a magic marker on it or not. I'm going to try it. So let me see. I got this from True Value Hardware Store. I'm sure you can get it at Lowe's. You might even be able to get the black. So let me just go ahead and cut this. You probably could use scissors, but I hope I didn't get this too thin. Probably should have maybe got it thicker. So let me see if I have a marker here. Let me see if I can mark this. No, it's not doing it. Let me try a paint marker. If I can see it. The paint marker's over here. I can't see. It's too... Let me stand up here. Another marker. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here we go. I have bought acrylic markers to do. I don't know if this will work or not. It might work. Let me see. We'll see how that's going to work. Okay, I can go back over that. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to come off or not. Let me just go ahead and give that a quick dry because it's like an acrylic paint. Yes, that would be cute. I like little things like this too. You can hang. You can hang from your, like in my kitchen. You can hang them off your doorknobs in your kitchen cabinets. There's so many things you could do. Let me keep this down here because I want to keep putting it away. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this through here. I had to drill the holes again. And I'm going to take this little wire. These little needle nose pliers. All these tools used to be my husband's. And I slowly borrowed them and never returned them. Now I'm going to take it through this hole. These little holes that I drilled. Well, she had drilled them, but I think they need to be a little bit bigger. Because I bought these at Grandma's attic. They were already cut and they were white. And I bought like 3 of them. I thought, let me make American flags. And you know what? It probably should be made longer. In the meantime, I'm just going to do this. But they definitely should be a little bit longer. So maybe I'll go back in and redo these wires. Let me just take this and take this wire and just, there we go. Well, there you go. There's your little American flag. Now I'm going to go over this with a little bit of Mod Podge just to seal it. But I thought this was a cute little craft. And you could probably go to any hardware store or like Lowe's, not hardware, but like Lowe's, and get wood and have them cut it down, and you could stain it or go over it with some antique wax, Waverly antique wax. And you could just do what you want to do. You could do it all. You could just do it all blue, put a star on there, white star. Do whatever you want to do. I can't believe I just did that. Look what I did, guys. I stuck my elbow right in the paint. So I'll have to go upstairs and I'll have to take this off and give it a good cleaning. This sweater has been through it. Took it with me on a cruise one time, and it was real rocky. I ended up getting sick on my sleeve, so I had to wash it out in my room. Hung it up. I still remember the ship was rocking. I had it dry and it was going like this. But anyway, guys, these are my crafts I did for the day. I hope you have a great night, and I will see you. Hopefully, thank you. Hopefully, I'll see you guys tomorrow. It starts at, I think, 10 o'clock in the morning, the other creators, and it ends at 9 o'clock's the last creator. But I come on at 1 o'clock, and there's going to be some amazing things for sale, so check it out. You might need to get a gift for a friend. Stock up on some gifts for Christmas or whatever, birthdays. And I hope you come on. I hope I get to see you tomorrow. But y'all have a blessed night. Have a wonderful Mother's Day. And I'm going to leave you with this, to trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean on not your own understanding, but acknowledge Him in all your ways, and He will lead your path straight. As I tell everybody, have faith. I was trying to find. I have a little verse on my watch. My son-in-law, future son-in-law, gave me. Faith can move mountains. And that's scripture. Faith can move mountains. And let me tell you where that you can find that verse at. Got all my little grandchildren on here. Daughter. And it's Matthew 17:30, I think. I can't see it. Yeah. Remind me for that. I'm going to go upstairs and clean that. So thank you all. Have a blessed night. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.